Are we live?
Yeah, we are. We are live. Hi, guys. It's Viv again. I've got my beautiful daughters with me, and we are here to talk about thriving tweens and teens. For those of you who have kids in this age bracket, this is a great opportunity to listen to how we incorporate young living into our family so our teens and tweens can live the best lives that they can, all things considered being teens and tweens. So just to give you a bit of a background, I've got 4 kids. Jade is my eldest. She is in year
11
and turning
17.
My eldest son is Jesse. He's just about to walk in the door coming back from work at Chicken Treat. He is year 9 and turning 15. And this is my big little girl, Roxy. She's in year 7. Speak up, babe. And how old are you?
I'm turning 13.
Turning 13. And we have our youngest son is Toby, and he is, oh goodness, he's year 4 and he's turning 10.
No,
10, yes.
10. He's turning 10. He's bigger than you think he is. Okay, so they're my 4 kids. So the challenges with having 3 kids now who have actually just gone into high school, I've got 3 in high school now, is obviously balancing the hormones that they will be experiencing at this time of their lives. So we've got lots of hormone changes going on. We've got social and school pressures that might be giving them some stress, some a little bit of anxious feelings, some bigger feelings than they're used to feeling. Their friendships, they have skin issues at this age group, and they also have issues with having to use a lot of technology through school, and also with the world these days everyone's got devices that they're on. Making sure that they get a good amount of sleep so their hormones can regenerate and help their bodies grow in the way that it's supposed to. And also in my family, our kids are very active, so they do a lot of sports. So we've got Jade. What sports do you play?
I play netball and water polo.
We've got Jessie, who plays footy, cricket, soccer. Are they the only sports he plays? He used to play basketball as well. Roxy, what do you do?
I dance and play basketball.
Yep. And we've also got and Toby plays basketball and plays footy and soccer, or maybe not footy this year, but yeah, so really active kids. So there's a lot going on in our household, and we're always moving about between school and sports, so a lot of challenges. So just to give you an idea, I wanted to just show you the sorts of things that we do and the way that we incorporate young living in our lives every day to keep us well and sane and happy. So one of the first things that we use all day, every day when they're at my house is to use our favourite, which is Ningxia Red. So my kids love using these sachets. We have it frozen. I have it out of the bottle, but the kids love it frozen. And please, if you do have any great tips on where I can buy some reusable sachets that I can refill with our Ningxia bottles, please give me a little message, comment below, because I need to buy some, because we go through these so much, and I'd love to be able to recycle and reuse our sachets. So have one of these every day. Now, Ningxia Red, as we know, is a fantastic antioxidant for our bodies. It helps us with our gut health. It helps us manage those anxious feelings. Our gut health being our second brain helps us make sure that we can manage our stress, and also keeps us well above the wellness line, so it keeps our immunities going as well. And for someone like Roxy, who has had unhappy skin before, we like to make sure that we keep our Ningxia intake strong, so our immunities are strong to fight off those unhappy skin issues. The other things that we like to use every day is our magical thieves, and I encourage the kids every day before they put their shoes and socks on to go to school is to put thieves under their feet, and that helps defend and protect us all from picking up the little bugs that we can in that school environment, keeping us well above the wellness line. So now we'll quickly just go on to tell you about the other supplements that we use to keep our health up high, and one of them is, Roxy's going to show you, is sulfazyme. Now we love to use this supplement to help us replace or to help boost the sulfur, the natural sulfur that we have in our bodies, which is really great for our skin and our muscles and our bones. Particularly for Roxy, again, with her unhappy skin, it helps build up the sulfur in her body to keep that on track. And also with our hair and nails, Roxy used to have quite thin hair, and ever since she's been taking the sulfazyme, it's made her hair a lot thicker and a lot longer, which is fantastic. Keeps our nails strong, which teens like to bite their nails, so that sort of helps them from stopping biting their nails. So that's a fantastic supplement that we like to take every day. Another one which I highly recommend, and this is soon to be launched in Australia, we're just waiting for the deliveries to come, is Life 9. Now this is our probiotic. And we love to take this. It's good to take just before bedtime. It keeps us healthy, keeps us well. Again, great for our gut health, great for keeping those feelings in check. And yeah, just gut health is so important in our lives these days, and particularly with our teenagers. So that's a good one. What else have you got there, Jane?
Illuminize.
Illuminize. So we were talking about technology before. Illuminize has just been launched in Australia last month. And we are taking this supplement every single day because we are so exposed to the blue light behind our screens, our phones, our iPads, our computers. Everything's gone online now, obviously, because we're all schooling from home. So the blue light is a big issue for all of us. We want to keep our eye health really well. So it's very important to take this. And this has been proven by our scientists of Young Living that it actually improves our eye health. So important for everyone to get on board and take this Illuminize supplement. It's really quite a small little capsule and easy to take. So that's a good one. And the other one that Jade's got there is Mega Cow. So being active and being teenagers, it's really important that we regenerate. So sleep is super important. Mega Cow helps us do that, helps us get a better night's sleep. It is a little bit tricky to take because it's quite powdery and not a favourite of my children or myself really to take it, but we just like to dissolve it in just a little bit of water and just like neck it before we go to bed. So we love the Mega Cow because it's got calcium in there for our bones and for our growing bodies as well as helping with our sleep and the regeneration of our muscles from all our work that we do in our sports and at the gym, etc. Another fantastic supplement is Inner Defense, one that we'd like to take every day, again just for our general well-being and keeping our health up there so we don't catch all the lurgies that are out there in the world. Inner Defense is fantastic at defending and protecting us from getting unwell. And of course, Omega Gies, our fish oils, super important for growing brains and making sure that our kids can concentrate and focus on their schoolwork. All those fish oils we know are great for our heart health and great for our brain function and eye health, etc. So they are a very quick view of. We do take a lot of supplements in the house, but we do love them because we know how good they are for our body, and it's important to supplement what our environment isn't able to give us for our health. So Roxy, what do you love to use in your diffuser?
I like to use like lavender.
Why do you like lavender? What's that? When do you use that?
Like when I get home from school.
Yeah, to relax and to rest. Yeah. What else do you like?
I like to use stress away.
Yeah.
And like the citrus oils.
You've got all the citrus oils. So one of your favourites you were telling me is grapefruit. You love the smell of that. We've got lots of citrus oils in that, and they're very inexpensive. Very inexpensive. They are inexpensive. So here I've got grapefruit, lime, and orange, I think, or is it tangerine? Tangerine. But all the citrus oils smell beautiful. They're actually really great at uplifting and energising. And for our kids, sometimes if they get those particularly low feelings, they're not feeling that they're a bit sad or they're a little bit down or they're lacking their energy, the citrus feelings are fantastic to diffuse or just even inhale. And because they are culinary grade, oils in Australia, we can add them to our Ningxia Red or to our smoothies or whatever, so into our cakes and all of that sort of thing, and they're really great for uplifting our teens when they're not feeling so great. So, and what are the other couple of oils here that you've got to tell people that you love to use?
Peace and calming.
Peace and calming, when you have some big feelings of needing peace and calming.
And peppermint.
And peppermint. And it smells nice, that's right. And sometimes, particularly for our little tween here, she can get some particularly big feelings that possibly aren't the most positive. So I like to stroke her hair with a little bit of frankincense, which is fantastic for grounding our kids, even for my little 10-year-old. And then also in any of the oils that we diffuse or put in our bodies, I like to add copaiba, which magnifies the effectiveness of any of those oils. So with teens, we just want to balance them all out. Now, we've had a lot of talks today about balancing emotions. We've talked about balancing our skin, which Jade's spoken about. And so it's really important because, with teenagers, their hormones are going crazy. We just want to help them be able to get through this period of their life as easy as possible. So thanks, girls, for chatting. Oh, you haven't spoken about skin yet. Let's go move on to Jade. Thanks, Roxy. Okay, so Jade, speak about your skin regime.
Okay, so I love the Young Living's art
skin
range, thank you, plus these two other products. So every night I will do one of these three. So I switch between the Art General Cleanser and the Orange Blossom, which was created for teenage skin, for problematic skin. And I switch between these a lot to just clean my face. Usually this one I use more when I feel like I'm breaking out. And then I also use the Satin facial scrub, which has oil beads inside it, which get all the dead skin off your face, and it's also very refreshing. So if it's a hot night and I want to feel nice and cool before I go to bed, I like to use this one, and I use this 2 or 3 times a week. And then after that, I tone my face to balance out the pH scale on my skin. And then to finish it off, I will use 1 pump of the Art Light Moisturizer and try and spread that over my entire face. But then I also like to use 1 pump of the Orange Blossom moisturizer, which was again created for teenage skin. But I like to focus that on my T-zone because that's where I find that I break out. And then once or twice a month, I also like using the pink clay mask, which Bella made me.
Yeah, she just demonstrated that, I think, a couple of sessions before this one.
Yeah, she made that, and Danae and Bella gave that to me before my ball, and so I used it a week and a half before my ball, so my face was really nice and clean for ball, so it was really good.
Excellent. And what makeup did you use for your high school ball day?
I used Savvy Minerals makeup for my ball.
Savvy Minerals makeup. So a Young Living girl through and through. She actually even borrowed a Savvy Minerals clutch to go with her dress. So it's so she was Young Living through and through. So thanks for sharing all of that, Jade. That's amazing. One other thing with the girls, and I don't actually have one of the oils here, but because of the thanks, love. Because of the big feelings and the hormones raging through our teenage girls, the products, the oils that I particularly think are fantastic for these girls to be using is one is called Dragon Time, and I've actually lent my Dragon Time to one of my girlfriends. So Dragon Time is great for taming the dragons in our teens. So it's fantastic. But girls, if they don't particularly love the smell, because it's quite a licoricey kind of scent, if they don't particularly like the smell, you can just mix it. I add it to their shampoo, their face wash, their moisturiser. You can just add drops of the Dragon Time to get it onto their skin any way possible. You can blend it with other essential oils in their diffuser. It's fantastic at balancing the hormones, and particularly the emotional side, the emotional outcome from those hormone changes with your teens. And with Jade particularly, I'm encouraging her to start using the Progessence Phyto Plus to help her with her cycle and that sort of thing. So there's some fantastic products for our teen girls in helping them balance their hormones. Now switching over quickly, I don't know how much time I've been on here for, so quickly I'll just switch over to what my son Jesse likes to use. Now because he's so sporty, he loves the Panaway and the Cool Azul products for after he's particularly played a tournament or something and he's got sore aching muscles, so he loves to put them into his cricket bag when he goes away to play country cricket or whatever. And in his diffuser, he really loves Mister. So Mister is like the male version of our Dragon Time, but also women can use this Mister as well for balancing hormones. Jesse really loves the scent of that, and he loves using it with Purification, which all the kids use because Purification gets rid of stinky smells, and we all know how teenagers smell, particularly our teenage boys. So Purification, fantastic in their diffuser in their rooms. Pop it on a cotton bud and put it in their sports bags. Use it in your laundry when you're cleaning their sports clothes, etc. But Jesse, my son, loves to use Purification, Mister, and also Peppermint in his diffuser. They're his favourites and his go-tos. And then just one last thing before I wind up, deodorant. Yay, thank goodness Young Living have deodorants for our teenagers as well as ourselves. So Young Living released these 2 deodorants in February. It's a brand new formula. One's called Citragard and the other one's called Cinefresh. So Citragard, sort of lemongrassy, citrusy, and Cinefresh is cinnamony scent. These are new formulas that help eliminate bacteria under the armpits. So really fantastic at eliminating smells. Before my kids were able to use that, we started making our own deodorants, a deodorant paste, which was a recipe of 3 tablespoons cornstarch, 2 tablespoons bicarb soda, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and then we put about 10 to 20 drops of whatever essential oil that we like in it. Jessie loves to use peppermint and purification. Jade is stress away and peppermint, and Roxy loves lavender and purification. So they're the scents that they use, but your kids can use whatever scents tickle their fancy. And that's the deodorant. And both my kids, both Jessie and Jade, the older kids who are particularly more sweaty than the other kids, they absolutely love that homemade deodorant. And surprising even with my son that he really likes to use it and actually really loves the smells of all the oils. So the wonderful thing with getting the kids, particularly teens, on this oily journey is that we're educating them about better choices in their lives that they can take forward and share with their families when they grow up, about what they can bring into their lives and into their homes that aren't toxic or synthetic, or they know that, you know, we're educating them to how to treat their bodies better and their environment better. So good luck with your teenagers. I hope you can get them all on the oily journey. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.